Alright, so right now we have the first bans coming up. Not surprised with the Fanny pick. What can you say about Fanny?
Fanny, definitely a very mobile character, very mobile hero here in the Mobile Legends game. Not just mobile, but you know, she dashes out a lot of damage as well.
That's right, and of course, Fanny, in the hands of a good player, it's really scary. I mean, at first, Fanny is super difficult to master, but once you use that properly, you can decimate teams on the backline. So it's really justified. First, second ban is ADViCi, of course, on the side of...
an anti-crowd control hero.
Anti-crowd control. Definitely great support to have on your team, so definitely not something that we want. Gison on the other side, though, and Martis. So
Well,
they're
two
avoiding...
heroes, two heroes, two assassin fighter heroes that, you know, definitely this IG team or Invictus Godz team definitely would not want to deal about on this match. Because, you know what, this Martis hero has a lot of crowd control skills. Not just crowd controls, but also the damage output is very massive.
Of course.
And I think it is a good decision that Team Invictus Godz decided to actually ban these two, you know, assassins.
Yeah, what I'm surprised actually that came out on the draft for OBS is this Lancelot. It's really good, isn't it? Like we play Lancelot, I personally tried Lancelot just once. It was so easy to use because of how much, how often it was, how often he becomes so invulnerable. Like there's so many, it's so hard to deal with, even just 1v2. Yeah, it's really difficult to try. So again, good picks on, good counter though on the other side. They have Akai and Helkert.
Oh my goodness, Akai, such a good tank actually. You know, the crowd control capabilities of this hero. But we can see here that ADViCi was banned, so I don't know. We'll see what can stop Akai from the crowd control ultimate that he has. But we can see an Angela, your favorite.
Yes, my baby Angela. There,
baby
right
Angela.
there. They have opted for a front line with Jawhead on in the front. Of course, it's a great tank line, but they're not showing their full DPS potential. And right now, I think they will. They opted for the Cho. Wow, and the Cyclops. Amazing picks here. So looking like, it looks like, well, although they did get Kagura, Invictus got Kagura, which is big in the mid lane. Sometimes they pick Retribution for Kagura, right? In the mid lane.
For early snowball, of course. If you want to decide to, like, you know, finish your game as early as possible, you're gonna opt for a Retribution. But we'll see here. We cannot see the so far.
The spells, the battle spells, right?
We'll probably see that later.
Drafting in, going into the game. This is OBS versus Invictus, and this is game 1.
Alright, so far, of course, we're gonna check out if any of the teams are trying to, you know, invade jungle, particularly the buff of the opposite team. We can see here Kagura throwing out.
Yeah, that's right. And surprisingly, OBS actually opted for an early surround on the mid lane. Make sure that your mid lane is secure before they start going back into the jungle camps. And that just goes to show that OBS wants an early round, early safe fight. And they're gonna wait for maybe level 4, right? Because I think, which team do you think has a better level 4 fight? Like once they get their ultimates?
It's really hard to tell, but I would, if I had to pick one, I'd go for the line of Invictus Godz.
Yeah, that's right. Right now, though, Rylan has tried for but actually Invictus Godz on the top lane get 2 for them while we were looking at the bottom. Very surprising that Akai is doing a lot of work. Meanwhile, OBS trying to get something on the bot lane, but will not be given anything by Invictus Godz. Good job for Invictus right now, but they're not out of the woods yet. They are still waiting for the rest of the teams to disengage. And actually, that's a great advantage so far for Invictus. Has already won almost 1k ahead just because of that double kill.
And at the same time, Team Invictus Godz was able to cut some creeps on the top lane of OBS VANITY.
Yeah, that's a great strategy right now. But right now, May is in a really bad spot. Pennywise tries to go for the backup, but there's no kills that will be appearing. And so far, Cho just try and make sure they're safe. I think they will just try to stick as a 3-man unit and look for a pick. But I think OBS wants blood. They go for the Hellcurt, and Angela binds him together. This will be an instant stun, and definitely gonna be another kill for Jawhead. That's first kill actually for OBS. Good job. And OV May very dangerously low here, but they will take out another one. Vampire. Jawhead double kill, looking really good for OBS.
We can see here that so far OBS Vanity was able to, you know, recover from that early 2 kills coming out from Invictus Godz.
That's right, and actually that's a good comeback. But meanwhile, I think they're not done. Kirito is getting caught out by the Cho. Hylos is nearby, and because of that distraction that Cho did, OBS was able to secure a turtle. That's good global gold, and I think they're not done. IG is actually really quite safe for the meantime, but that might not be for long. Vampire goes in for good support, just to make sure no more gold goes to OBS, but again, that's a good gold swing, and now OBS is in the lead.
You can see here, Rockhard, that both of the teams appear to be very aggressive on each other's jungle.
Oh no, baby Angela, what happened? Why did you get caught out? I guess he didn't have the ultimate, and he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Correct, Rockhard. You can see here, OBS Vanity just hiding in the bushes now, wanting to get this Kagura, but Akai was there to protect the Kagura in the middle lane area.
That's right, it's super unfortunate that that had to happen, but again, the gold is not really, the gold lead is not far. OBS is in the lead, but Invictus Godz is actually really close behind. And I think so far, they're doing good. Regarding their composition, they have Saber, they have Hellcurt. Right now on top lane, speaking of Hellcurt, he gets blown up by Jawhead. That's gonna be killing spree for Jawhead. Wow, the tank is getting all the kills.
And we can see here, Rockhard, it's a 3-3 score right now for both of the teams. And the gold is not, there's not a huge difference here.
That's right, and I'm really surprised because right now all those kills are in the Jawhead, which is the tank. It's good that they're getting the kills, but we have to ask the question: where is the gold going?
Yeah, right now it's going to the tank, but it could have been better if it's going to, you know, the carries of the OBS Vanity team.
Like for example,
Lancelot,
right?
And Cyclops.
That's right, because that's who are those are the ones that will be taking the fights later. They will be the ones doing the damage on the backline, and if the gold is in the tanks, like, you have to wonder how effective is that going to be. But right now, Invictus is going to be really close by. You can see here itemization. There are a lot of daggers in that Hellcurt, and Angela takes another one for OBS. This is looking really, really good so far for OBS. They caught one, and they do have turtle advantage. 4 members of OBS gonna try and stick it out, but IG is gonna be close by. Tries for the kill, and no steal.
No steal for Akai in that particular moment. But we can see here, Hylos just actually used his flicker to back away, but unfortunately that wasn't successful. And here we can see Akai's ultimate to kill the Jawhead under the turret of Invictus Godz. But OBS Vanity getting this tier 1 turret in the middle lane of Invictus Godz already. We don't know, but OBS Vanity seems to be backing away.
Yeah, that solo defense for Vladimir was really good. It's just that there was 3 people. It's really hard to defend against 3 people when you're just solo. So they did lose a tower, but still, IG is again very close behind. At 6 minutes into the game, it's just 2k gold lead. That's actually not much. That's like the equivalent of just 1 turtle. So again, Invictus Godz not out of the game just yet. They will have a chance to get on to get their carries activated, and once this Saber gets activated along with this Hellcurt, it's gonna be really scary. So again, OBS, they must not be complacent. They must keep the fight going. And again, this is exactly what I'm talking about, the assassination potential of Invictus Godz. They got a kill, now they get another tower.
So far we're seeing a good map control, or rather good rotation from the side of Invictus Godz in this game 1. Guys, don't forget, this is a best of 3 match. We're currently just on game 1. You know, we don't know yet what will happen. It's too early to tell, but so far, again, Invictus Godz showing some good rotation there. But we don't know. Will Vladimir be caught in here? Uses his ultimate to try to back away from that fight.
Almost got caught out there, but instead, Invictus gets 2 kills, and because of the bait of the Vladimir, because of the jawhead, oh my god, they got 2 kills. But it's really scary. Wow, there you go. The Lancelot is activated. Superman chases Vladimir, does not get anything. But again, it's really risky. Like, you see the kills, the kill potentials of both these teams. They can assassinate people really easily because there are no squishy marksmen. Anyone is actually a target right now, and so far this Lancelot is doing really well.
Correct, Rockhard. Again, we want to see the itemization. I'm just curious about this item of the jawhead right now because he's getting all the kills right now.
That's right.
You know, but,
what?
Yeah, but anyway, we can see here Lancelot already catched up in terms of gold, having that 5k gold, you know, for him alone.
That's right.
So which is good.
Yeah.
We can see Karrie, but we can see here in the bottom
Oh,
lane,
no.
it looks like Lancelot has to back away. Angela wins inside the body of Lancelot. So yeah, that's a good protection.
That's good protection, that's right. Just make sure that you protect your carry, shield them, and provide CC. That's the role that Angela fulfills, and Lancelot should feel confident. And that's right, exactly.
One of Angela.
Because of the talents of Angela as well. So that's very good for OBS. They were able to survive that almost kill on the bot lane, but Invictus is really close by. I think they want to take this tower now. Oh, there you go! Whoa, Akai!
Throw by Jawhead! Unfortunately, it was the tank that got thrown inside the turret of OBS Vanity.
Yeah.
Because, of course, tank, not really a good idea, but
that's
because
right.
it's tanky, of course, you're not gonna get the kill.
Yeah, you won't get the kill right away. That is actually right. But right now, OBS very confidently goes down into the towers. They dive in on Vladimir. Vladimir is super tanky, but they will trade the tower. And that's 1 tower in favor of OBS, and IG just trying to survive right now.
And we can see here Kagura actually on the top lane, tier to turret, it appears being taken down, but you know, Cyclops was there to defend tier to turret of OBS Vanity on the top lane. Again, Rockhard, 2 turtles has been taken down already. The Lord is now up. We don't know yet. Currently, it's not safe to contest this Lord area because we cannot tell which team really has the map control.
Actually,
at this particular moment.
Exactly, because both teams have the ability to take out the enemy team in a snap of a finger. Like right now, though, Cho doing a solo engage. Wow, what are you doing, Rylan? Are you actually trying to go for a kill on 2 people right now? Backup is actually really far behind, but I think they're waiting for Angela. Maybe Angela will use the ultimate on the Cho, but right now he's getting hunted down. Hellcurt ultimate drops, and turret goes for OBS, but will Cho trade his life for it? Actually, no! Cho survives, but Kirito is on the top lane. Pennywise with this jawhead, really scary, and no kills happened so far.
I think Cho just bought time in that particular moment. See that what happened to the tier 2 turret of Invictus Godz in the bottom lane?
Your team
It's down because you know, Angela and Lance was actually trying to get the turret while Cho was actually buying time from that Akai and Kagura in the middle lane. So I think that was a good move, and he didn't get killed anyway.
That's right. That's the important thing. Like, try to distract your enemies while this is happening, and try to get objectives on other parts of the map, just to make sure that you can provide them get those objectives safely. Oh my gosh, Lancelot, the hope of OBS right now, gets taken out by 2 members of Invictus Godz. That's really risky. That was a risky move for OBS. I'm actually quite surprised they did that.
Yeah, but so far it's okay. We can see here a lot of turrets for the side of OBS Vanity still. And how many more turrets left for Invictus Godz? Only 5 turrets left for Invictus Godz. So we can, you know, that death by the Lancelot is fine. It's just 1 death. We can see here though Invictus Godz hiding in the bushes, wanting to get this Cyclops, and it appears Cyclops is gonna die anytime soon.
Yeah, and that was under tower. The solo defense did not work out well. Vladimir actually has very low mana, and 3 members of OBS are going hard on the Hylos. Hylos' mana is actually really depleted right now. He's not able to do anything. Another kill goes over the Pennywise. The tank is on a rampage right now. He is getting all the kills, and he is feeling really good about it.
5-3-3 score. for that particular jaw head.
But Invictus Godz, seriously, another revenge shield on the other side of the map. Really good counterplay there by Invictus Godz, but now Pennywise is chasing them onto the bottom side, and
you
now
know what? They really want to get that Lancelot. They don't want that Lancelot to, snowball. For
That's
the side
right.
of OBS Vanity, because if you let a Lancelot snowball, he will just eat you alive. Like, for example, let's look at the levels right now. Lancelot is actually level 14 already. So basically, that was a good move by Invictus Godz, that they're trying to get this Lancelot or gank that Lancelot anytime they have a chance. They're not losing that moment.
that's right. And of course, on the other side though, of course, they have the Lancelot, right? But the unsung hero for OB is actually Cho. He's getting so much attention from Invictus Godz that they're having a hard time singling out a target. And actually, that's really good. They still have the power to take picks in the fight. And as you can see, Rylan doing work, even if there's two members of Invictus right now, and they take the fight. Lancelot, another kill, and Hylos is really close by. He's also very, very low. Good job for OBS.
Meanwhile, while Team OBS Vanity is getting the Lord, Invictus Godz is actually pushing the bottom lane as well as the turret lane.
Again, we'll have to see if this is gonna be worth it. They catch Vladimir on the back end, and they will not be able to kill him because he's now safely under tower. And again, that's a trade. Lord for bottom tier tower. I wonder where the Lord is gonna spawn though, because that's gonna be the question. Will they push together with the Lord? But now OBS, they dive in. Helena has no mana, and they assassinate the Hellcurt so easily. Cho is doing a 1v1 with a Hylos. Again, it's very, very risky for IG to try to fight right now, so I guess they're gonna try to back off.
And you can see there, Angela is just in the bottom lane, which is okay because she can just use her ultimate to transfer to another player's body and back up in the flash.
That's right. And again, because of these fights that they're taking, OBS gaining a huge advantage. Cho goes into the base and just dives out really easily. Dancing pretty, that Cho. He's getting really good right now, and he's super confident.
Looks right now we can see here which team has the full control over the map and the game as well. Look at that, Chu just getting inside the base of Invictus Godz, showing that, whoa, we got this game already. So
yeah. He's just showing up right now. The Lord on the bottom lane though. They try to take out the nearest one outside tower range. Rylan Godz taken out under tower. That's super overconfident play. And the rest of Invictus, they now have the advantage. Although they are very low and they are just defending. That just drives away the rest of OBS so far. That's just one kill over the Invictus Godz.
It looks like we're gonna have a level 2 Lord in this particular moment because Team OBS Vanity wasn't able to take down any tier 3 turrets of Invictus Godz, but that is fine. So far again, we can see map control is on the side of OBS Vanity.
That's right, OBS Vanity is really good. I think that Cho just got super overconfident, trying to dive under the tower, and he took a lot of the tower hits. But otherwise, I think OBS was really in a good position there, right, Kaisaya?
I would agree to that, Rockheart. So far, we can see here all of the members of OBS Vanity as well as Invictus Godz, they're just, grouping up together, waiting maybe a clash might happen anytime soon. They don't want another teammate probably to die in a particular moment. But we can see here Invictus Godz wanting to
oh my god, there you go. Helena gets taken out. The Hylos very severely out of position. And Cho still diving on that Kagura. He's repelling people left and right. And another tower for OBS. This is looking really scary so far for Invictus Gaming. Godz, and now they go for the tower. That's top. Enemy turret destroyed and more advantages. Vladimir pushes the Pennywise back into the towers, and Invictus Godz get one kill in their favor. They're very low, but so far so good. That's good defense, but they're losing towers really quickly right now.
We can see Angela on the bottom lane defending.
Whoa!
Was successful. You know that Angela, I think, is really a worthy banning.
Exactly.
What I think.
Absolutely.
Apart from the support capabilities of this hero, she has the burst damage.
That's right. He's not just a shielder, not just a CC support. He's also good on damage because of the low cooldown on his first skill. And actually definitely ban-worthy. But right now, Rylan fighting 3 members of Invictus Godz. Super confident.
These two, tanky enough to, you know, to sustain, to take the damage in coming from the members of Invictus Godz.
That's right, he's super confident. Even free members, I think if that were me, I would have backed off long ago, but now, not Rylan. He's super confident.
This Rylan knows the capabilities of two. What we can see here, two members actually just hiding in the bushes. Now Rylan wanted to get this Akai, but it appears Akai is tanky.
Definitely super tanky and has immortality.
Yeah.
So that's not going to be something that Cho wants to put all his efforts on. But right now, Invictus Godz, super careful. They're being very careful not to get taken out. It's just that maybe they're waiting for Rylan to make a mistake. Cause
yeah, you can see Kurt is actually working and doing a segue on the bottom lane, while OBS Vanity and Invictus Godz doing something like pick a fight in this area.
Yeah, and of course they go in. Pennywise actually goes with Rylan instead, tries to block off everyone else. In a successful kill there for OBS, and Helena has to run for his life. They go for the Lord very easily. Whoa! The Lord steal by Kagura! There you go.
That was a good highlight.
Yeah, that's right. But right now,
worthy.
yeah, but OBS will still have a lot of advantages. I think because of the death timers, they will have the ability to take down the towers at this point. I think that's almost game for OBS. That's going to be a really good game. I mean, the Lord's going to take a while to spawn. And they now going into the towers. They're diving left and right. Vladimir tries to push off as many members of OBS as he can. But they are going to be fighting under tower, and Hellkurt's very low. Angela does the support, and the towers and the deaths fall for Invictus Godz. OBS taking out the game by storm, and I think they want to go for the finish. They try to defend as much as they can, but tower falls down. Game 1 goes to OBS.
Will happen in here in this game?
I can expect that this will show Invictus Godz again showing up right away on the draft. We have Invictus Godz banning out the Hellkurt and the Gison. Very not surprising, but again, same bans for OBS.
Angela is still open to be picked here, and we can
That's
see
right.
here Amartys is actually available, which is already secured for the slot 1 of Team Invictus Godz.
And of course, OBS recognizing the power of the Angela, they pick up the Angela right away and combine it again with the Lancelot play. That's exactly what they did earlier, right?
Yeah, and I'm thinking there will be another Akai and Johead, you know, picks in here, and a Cho again.
Wow, Cho is showing up quite surprisingly, even though we weren't really talking too much about Cho, because there are so many power picks that they could have abused, like Johnson as a tank, but instead they offered Cho as an initiator, and I think they value it a lot, and they did see it. Game 1, super effective, right?
Rockhard, and you will notice here, every time in terms of team composition, the important thing in here is the, you know, the crowd control capabilities of each of the heroes.
That's right. That's super. They're taking so much importance on crowd control. Meanwhile, on OBS, they're focusing a lot more on support, because now they pick up Kagura as well. So they want side support with just Jawhead on front. They really trust the Jawhead, and most likely that's going to go to Pennywise again.
And we can see here a new pick for the side of Team Invictus Godz, a Harley, guys, a Harley, which can not only burst out, you know, so much damage, but also can dish out DPS. Basically, you can even treat this mage a combination of a marksman, assassin, and a mage.
That's right.
Because of the mobility, the damage, and the, you know, DPS capabilities of this hero.
As well as it's super slippery as well to fight. And now, on the other side though, wow, what a surprising last pick. And of course, everyone's gonna retribution joke. no, everyone's gonna retribution.
I thought 4 members of OBS Vanity is gonna take retribution,
So,
but here we go.
they were just messing with us. Don't worry.
In the game, we can see here now, on the blue side, Invictus Godz, and on the red side, OBS Vanity again. What we want to see here in the first minute of the game is to, you know, check if someone will gonna go invade or
But I think,
basically defend.
yeah, I think they're just gonna wait for more safe place on higher level, because it's really difficult to fight, especially if you're Angela and Kagura. If you're level 1, you only have like 1 skill. It's really hard to dish out damage as much as possible. So they are calling for a pause.
I think it is on the side of OBS Vanity. Well, guys, in terms of pause, our rule here is that they can request as many pauses as they want, as long as it's only gonna last for a maximum of 5 minutes.
That's right. I think we
we
will
go.
have to pause for that. I think that might have been a network configuration issue there for OBS. Again, that's
Still.
right. So,
Whoops.
wow,
I think
yes,
we're
we are back.
Finally. And it looks like something is happening here on the top lane. Vladimir using the Chow actually almost got into the turret. IG is actually hiding in the bushes as well.
Turtle
at this
resurrecting
moment.
soon.
That's right. And of course, IG just wants to just try to take advantage of that. And they are doing proxy on the back lane minions for OBS. They're showing that they have, they're actually really close to level 4. And that's something that they can use to their advantage as well.
Right, and the turtle is now available, guys. It appears Invictus Godz is highly contesting this area, but Kagura, we don't know if Kagura is actually sensing that, turtle secured by the side of Invictus Godz.
That's right, and again, more gold going into the pockets of Invictus Godz. I think they are going for, let's say, the revenge, but right now, Rylan gets pushed out.
Okay, so we can see there, Angela was just successful in terms of backing away from that gank from the side of Invictus Godz. At the same time, Lancelot is solo defending the tier 1 turret in the bottom lane of OBS Vanity.
That's right, and of course IG will have to wait for the perfect opportunity because right now OBS is very, very safe, and right now no ultimate for Lancelot!
Superman using that Lancelot backing away thanks to that protection by that Angela. Without that shield from that Angela, maybe Lancelot has been taken down by Invictus Godz, but it appears something is happening in here in the top lane. Are they gonna go for the push or what?
That's right, and of course we're gonna have to wait for that to happen. I think they're trying to be safe right now. Pennywise is actually really, really low. That will stop them from forcing into the fight. Meanwhile, they're trying to still fight over the buff. Very close. That's 2v1 on top lane, and the Martis.
Martis wants to get either of these heroes on the top lane. JV or JE rather. Oh!
Alright, there you
That
go.
turned around, Rockhart.
That insta-kill there. And of course, that's the Martis being super confident.
Yeah.
Although good revenge for IG, but still, that Martis play did not pan out as we expected.
Yeah, Rockhart. So, again, you can see here, so far, the score in terms of the kills and the goals, there's not a large gap.
That's right, and we'll have to wait for that because the gold, even at 4 minutes, it's not really that super big. They did get the turtle, but again, next turtle will spawn in 8 seconds. And again, whoa, there you go. Mei getting picked off. I think IG wants to get more advantages on the map, but backup is on the way for OBS as well. Insta-kill, there you go.
Thanks to that Angela backing up that Kagura on that particular moment, guys. But we can see here, OBS Vanity actually getting that turtle already, and then they have secured the turtle. That is for the side of OBS Vanity. But will they get this Harley on the top lane? Harley was just successful in terms of backing away.
Yeah, that was a free turtle there. And again, gold is now pretty even. Now they're going for a fight.
There we go. The ultimate of Harley just taken down that Angela for the side of OBS Vanity, giving us a score of 4-3 in favor of Invictus Godz.
That's right, and of course, Invictus Godz is really close by. They're ahead by just 400. And that just goes to show how close this fight already is.
Okay, at the bottom lane, there was a 1v1. We didn't forcing that Lancelot to, go back to the base. What we can see here, will there be a 1v1 between Kagura and the Hayabusa in the bottom lane? But no, they have back away.
That's right. And again, because of the safety that we're experiencing, Martis actually has more chance to farm as well as the Hayabusa, which will be the main carries for Invictus Godz. But right now, they're trying to go for the top lane dive.
Yeah, Akai just dived in and got caught by that jawhead. Akai was actually forced to use the ultimate just to, back away from that particular situation. I think that was a waste of the ultimate for that.
That's right. And because of that, there's no much backup here for the side of Invictus Gabe.
And the fight's ongoing here again. Pennywise wanting to back away, but Angela is in the body of that Jawhead, saving him from that, clash. But still, here we go. A lot of kills going for that Martis. Double kill. Will we have another kill for that Martis in here? Oh, a triple kill for that Martis. And then Invictus Godz going to proceed here on the top lane. It looks like they want to get this turret, tier 1 turret of OBS Vanity in the top lane.
That's a 4-1-1 Martis that Ven is using really, really well. And again, more towers and more gold going over to Invictus Godz. This is looking like a really close fight.
And it looks like the tier 1 turret in the middle lane of OBS Vanity is going to go down soon. But we have here Karina trying to defend that, but unfortunately, she wasn't successful.
That's right. So good job for Invictus Godz, making sure that they can get pick-offs and then transition that into more objectives. They're getting towers left and right. That is really, really good. And that's stopping the Lancelot from becoming really effective.
Oh my goodness, the damage coming up from that Harley. Oh, Superman. Thanks to that another 1 HP bar of yours. He didn't get caught by that Harley.
That's right. And it was really close, actually. Yeah. IG is using the gold immensely to their favor. They're 5k ahead, and they do have control. Again, this is a Cho that can start fights very, very easily. Pennywise is going to be the lone tank to try to fight that, but Akai, he wants to take a fight for himself.
Oh, Akai, you can see here, he just dived in, and there we go, the crowd control from that Martis, supported by the second skill of that Jawhead coming from the side of Invictus Godz. Invictus Godz wants to get more kills in here. Rylan is going down. There we go, a double kill by the triple kill for that Martis in that particular fight, guys. But it looks like this Martis wants to get another hero from the side of OBS Vanity. Oh my goodness, a Maniac for the side of OBS Vanity, and there we go. Invictus Godz going for the Lord because, of course, they have the opportunity. Why not take it?
That's right, and they do have the HP bars as well. This is going to be a level 1 Lord, so it's not a super big threat to Invictus, but right now they're actually right behind.
And there we go, May's gonna go down in here, but May was able to take that Harley from that. That was definitely an exchange of kills.
That's right, but we'll have to ask, was it worth it? Now they're gonna be one less defender on the side of OBS, but they will back off for now. They're gonna wait for the Lord to spawn, and maybe they will do a push together.
Alright, so no turrets down for the side of Invictus Godz yet.
That's right, so that's actually that's why they're so ahead in gold right now, because first of all, OBS is not getting any of the tower gold, and of course the experience, they're also way behind. That you see there, the power of the Karina and the Lancelot is being pulled back because of the lack of gold, and of course this is still OBS controlling the rest of the map as well, not allowing any chance.
It's Invictus Godz.
Sorry, Invictus Godz. Right, sorry.
Yeah, we can see here the Lord as well, taking the tier 2 turret of OBS Vanity in the top lane as well. We can see here definitely Invictus Godz has the map control right now. But there we go, a kill by Kagura in a particular moment. Kagura is still, although, they are low on gold, Kagura is able to pull out some damage.
That's right, that's actually quite surprising, and he's just doing this just through pure skill, but the tower on top is not long for this world.
Correct, Rockhard. Right now we can see here OBS Vanity staying just inside their base, thinking about we should try to make this game on a later stage.
That's right, and is that a good idea?
Yeah.
That's what you have to ask, is that a good idea for IG? Maybe they should start grouping up instead of splitting up. We'll have to see.
They're feeling the pressure right now, definitely, because of course we can see here there's a huge difference in terms of level, in terms of gears, and in terms of the golds right now. Of course, the turrets as well. They are left with 3 turrets right now. 3 tier 3 turrets for the side of OBS Vanity. What are they gonna do? This Martis is just gonna eat them all alive if they are not careful on the setup that they're gonna do.
That's right, and of course on the other side though, Kagura has all the kills, so he has some capability to try to defend and dish out damage, but they are feeling the pressure on all lanes of the map. That's something that we will have to look at as well as the time progresses. Level 14 and level 15. Meanwhile, on the other side, everyone's like level 11, level 10, level 9. It's really scary.
And we can see here the level 2 Lord is going to go up after 77 seconds. Right now, still, Invictus Godz has the full control over the map. And of course, you can see they have the higher chance in terms of getting this Lord. But of course, OBS Vanity still has the capability or the chance to steal that Lord if they do it in the right timing.
That's right. They will have to wait for the chance to go into a fight. Maybe try to choose Ven alone. Maybe get Ven alone or Helena alone. Although Ven does have immortality, so it's gonna take a lot more effort. But now I think they want to pick a fight really close by. Though they're not gonna bite. IG is very careful that not to get taken out one by one. That's very smart play there from IG.
Yes, they're not going under the turret here. They're playing safe. Probably they're just putting so much pressure to OBS Vanity and wanting to get that level 2 Lord.
That's right.
They don't want to give any creeps or any jungle. They don't want OBS Vanity to farm, even on their own jungle area.
That's right, and I think they want to go in. They're pushing in.
Here, Helena just dived in. This is the moment. Invictus Godz actually dived in inside the turret of OBS Vanity. Marta's getting more kills. Pennywise is so low, forcing him to go back to the base. And here we go, Kirito getting this middle lane turret of OBS Vanity as well. Still a fight is ongoing here. You know, that Angela doing that slow, but then...
Yeah, that's right. And now they are starting to push and get more advantages. OBS is on the back line. Two of them members very low. Angela gets taken out.
Yeah, that Angela was such in the wrong position. And here we go. It looks like this is going to be the end right now. One member left for the side of Team OBS Vanity. Triple kill for that Hayabusa and a wipe out. Karina is alive, but I don't think that will do anything for the side of Team OBS Vanity. Congratulations to Team Invictus Godz for getting the round 2. Guys, once again, I'm Kaisaya and I'm with...
I'm Rockhart, and we are going to be doing a draft. This is 1-1. To those who just joined us, hashtag be legendary. And of course, this is again between Invictus Godz and OBS Vanity.
Yes, so finally, we can see here actually Vampire or the last slot here for Invictus Godz wanted to ban that Lancelot instead because we saw a while ago.
It was really difficult.
Was open.
Yeah,
it was open.
It's becoming difficult to deal with, especially now. Although again, our Angela Baby is still open for pickings. They do get Gison first pick on the side though.
And there we go, Angela and the Kai secured by OBS Vanity. And of course, as we have mentioned a while ago, no Fanny for you guys for the match between these two teams because we know Kirito for that for the side of Invictus Godz is actually a good Fanny player. But here we go,
That's
it's
right.
a real. I'm not okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Show that figure.
Maybe she was just showing up that this is my favorite. Hi.
Or like something like mocking OBS Vanity. I'm gonna pick this non-meta hero, like to give you a chance, but no.
Other side though, good pick on the Kagura. They will have an open option to take more assassins as well. It's quite different from what they did earlier, where they had four very squishy
lineup.
Yeah.
But we'll see here. Slot 5 is still open for the side of OBS Vanity, and again, I'm guessing a mage assassin for the last. Oops, it's actually a Digi, but we'll see. They're probably just hovering that hero. We'll just see if they luck that up.
But I think their lineup does need a support as well, right? I think if they had the support, this would actually work well. And I think they will. They will lock on the Diggy and the Harley. Good balance.
Yeah. And particularly that Diggy, of course, you can actually gear that Diggy with tanky items. So we can consider IG having 3 tanks, actually similar to their pickings
earlier. That's right.
Before we redraft, like they have 3 tanks and 2 carries for Invictus Godz, and again a squishy lineup for the side of Team OBS Vanity.
And they do lock in a Karina as well
Yep.
with the Kagura and the Hayabusa. Still quite squishy compared to earlier.
The players are on set on the Land of Dawn.
That's right. There we
Mobile
go. So
Legends, bang, bang.
both of these teams looking for safe starts. No one's grouping up as 5 and invading. That's very good start for both teams. For the late game though, who do you want to scale later into the game? Do you want the team with the Hayabusa, with the Karina, or do you want the team with the Guison and the Harley?
Well, I'm not going for the team name, okay? I'm gonna go for
The composition, yeah.
Just basically for the composition. I think I'm gonna go for the lineup of Team OBS Vanity. Although they're quite squishy, well, of course, it depends on the gears that this Angela will use. I think they have the capability to dish out, dish out a lot of damage and ground control. But we can see here, guys, a fight in here. Helena was forced to use that flicker to escape the battle, but it appears there's a first blood by Kagura for the side of Team OBS Vanity. But still,
Wow.
that Digi is still safe.
Yeah, Helena was forced to just watch as his teammate got executed by 3 members of OBS. Meanwhile, on the bottom side though, Invictus Godz wants to take revenge, but it's Hayabusa's playing really safely right now.
Alright, it looks like something is happening on the top lane with that Digi and Jawhead trying to push back Karina. And that Akai from OBS Vanity, will there be another kill here? But instead, oops, there is a trade of kills, but still OBS Vanity trying to get this with that Jawhead from the side of Invictus Godz, and there we go. I think that was a 2-for-1.
Yeah, and they're not done. On the bottom lane though, Invictus Godz take a revenge kill, although OBS still in the lead, but again, it's good to have answers whenever something happens on the map.
And you can see here, guys, Invictus Godz going for the turtle already, but Angela and Kagura doesn't want to give that. Akai is wanting to support his teammates as well. We're gonna see here who is gonna get or steal this Lord. A fight is ongoing. Helena is going low. So much damage coming out from that OBS Vanity. Akai got the kill, and there we go. Digi is dead for the side of Invictus Godz. Rylan backing away using that Angela. Karina doing the kill so far. Vladimir is forced to push back or back away from that particular moment because he was all alone, and it appears OBS Vanity is securing this first turtle.
Actually, most of that fight was really good because Akai was taking a lot of the advantages. They do secure the turtle, but again, the winner of that fight was determined because the backline of OBS was actually really safe behind the Akai. Again, really good performance there by OBS, increasing the gold lead exponentially, but now almost 3K.
And a lot of kills for the side of OBS Vanity, giving them a 3K gold lead, almost 3K gold lead, comparing to what Invictus Godz has at this moment.
That's right. And again, this is going to be really scary because both teams have carries that can scale really hard and finish the game really fast.
And it appears something is gonna happen on the top lane. Jawhead diving in on the top lane, guys, with the support of Angela right over there. Digi uses his ultimate, not allowing the Akai to utilize his crowd control skills. And there we go, exchange of kills here on the top lane still. Well, we can see here IG still surviving that gank from
That's
OBS
right.
Vanity.
So despite being super ahead in gold, they still managed to fight an even fight. Not to lose too much so that you don't lose towers, and you also, there's no turtle, so they're not really fighting over anything there. Just trying to get gold and trying to get kills.
Right, Rockhard. We can see here though, Kirito being backed up by Helena, clearing the lane here in the middle lane. So far, not much happening in this particular moment. But
So
Angela and Kagura, it appears they wanna roam around the turtle area, like wanting to secure that turtle area as early as now, because there's still 17 seconds before the turtle's gonna go up. Whoops, there's a dive in by that Akai. In that moment, JV almost got by that, the Harley ultimate.
That's right. I think Invictus Godz realizes that they need, once they get a kill, they can actually get back into the gold game when they get that turtle. But again, turtle's still gonna be relatively safe in the hands of OBS. They do still have control of that area.
Yes.
but Invictus Godz will have to try to find a way to get in.
You can see their Angela is just basically hiding in the bushes, you know, trying to look if someone from Invictus Godz is actually contesting that area. But of course, you can see there, no one is actually contesting in the turtle area. Meantime, but something is happening in the bottom lane. It appears a 1v1 between Akai and that Karrie. Karrie is being crowd controlled right over the wall, and of course, thanks to that mobility of that Karrie, there we go. Achu here using that skills, knocked back to that Akai, but Akai was able to, you know, use that second skill to back away.
And because of that, OBS will have a chance to get the turtle, although Diggy spots them really closely. The turtle does have HPRs going low, but I think IG wants to fight.
Here we go, a steal or secure of OBS Vanity for the turtle. A fight is ongoing. Vladimir is going low thanks to that ultimate by Diggy. And of course, I think the ultimate was very early.
Yeah, they weren't really fighting, or they weren't really hard engaging.
Yes.
They just wanted to provide a safe disengage by using the ultimate. Again, Diggy's ultimate will be cooldown will be relatively short, but right now, Pennywise wants to take more objectives.
Actually,
I think,
yeah, the soonest that Diggy casted his ultimate, Akai decided to not use his ultimate as well.
Yeah,
so
which is smart.
Yeah, which is a smart decision by that Akai.
That's right. And of course, OBS still feels like they have a ton of gold advantages. They will try to do a siege and maybe go on bot. Look at that.
If something is gonna happen here in the bottom lane, guys. It appears someone is engaging in here. Kagura. We can see here too, and actually Karrie backing away, going under the turret to protect them, to cover them. But you know that Kagura is just basically throwing her umbrella, and Vladimir is going so low. Got killed by that Karina right over there.
Yeah, and that's why Akai is really highly contested. He pushed the people out of the tower, and the bot lane, they're still fighting.
We can see here Jay in a solo, Karina being backed up by that Angela. But guys, we can see here Hayabusa actually clearing the middle lane, as well as that Jawhead on the top lane. Just took down one turret for the side, on the side of OBS Vanity.
That's right. And on the bottom lane, they are still waiting and trying to just exchange. But so far, the advantages are going for OBS. They're really using their advantages because of the Akai skills, because of the front line that Akai is providing. They're getting the wins in the fights. But here is a pickoff.
Here we go. It appears Angela is in the wrong position right now, not able to use her ultimate, as well as the flicker was put into waste.
That's right. Angela's ultimate has a long cast time, so if you get caught out in a bush, there's really not much, unless you can tank long enough for the ultimate to teleport you. But other than that, you will have to be forced to flicker, and again, that did not save the Angela at that point.
And yes, here we can see Karrie is feeling the pressure on the bottom lane. OBS Vanity taking tier 1 turret at the bottom lane of Invictus Godz. At the same time, here's the backup of Invictus Godz on the bottom lane, a trial lane in here. But at the same time, will there be a fight that will happen in the middle lane?
I think there will be a small fight on the bottom lane.
Here we go, Kirita forced to back away. Angela is backing up that Karina, but here we go. Is Karina in the wrong position? Both of the teams backing up each other. There we go, the ultimate of Akai, rather the ultimate of that Diggy. And there we go, a lot of things happening in here under turret. Now that Akai got caught by that cushion, Jay wanting to back away. Will she be caught by that Kirito? Kirito wanting to get that Karina. Double kill by that cushion.
Yeah,
Thanks
cushion.
to that, mobility, very mobile skills of that cushion.
But I think they're not done. They still want to go on it.
Done. Kirito really wants to get more kills, but I think it's going to be overextending. They're under turrets. They're, the turrets of OBS Vanity in the bottom lanes are still complete.
That's right, and because of that, again, gold is gonna be an issue here on the side of Invictus Godz, but they are catching up very, very slowly. Because of these extended fights, they're distracting OBS not to use their advantage properly. And I think Invictus Godz doing such a good job trying to catch up.
We can see here right now, I can tell, it appears Invictus Godz has slightly the map control. And OBS Vanity, it appears you're feeling the pressure from Invictus Godz. like they're winning so far. The fights, the small fights in here, and we don't know though on the clashes which one will last. But of course, Team Invictus Godz has 3 tanks. They have the higher chance in terms of lasting. But we can see here, a fight is ongoing here. Vladimir caught in the middle. Will he be able to back away? So much damage coming out from that Kagura. But, Chu had that immortality. But he has awakened, but he's dead again.
Yes.
Selena forced to use his flicker. But Karina caught him up. Thanks to that backup of that Angela. Well, they're going to go for the Lord this time. This is the level 1 Lord, Rockheart.
Yes, the Karina was very confident because they know that they have the shield from Angela and as well as the CC. But then Jawhead tries to go for the steal.
I wonder if there's gonna go. We're gonna have a steal in here. Unfortunately, no. The Lord was taken down by OBS Vanity, and there we go. Karina is actually doing a lot of kills for the side of Team OBS Vanity, given that 7-3-4 score for Karina.
That's right, and very good for OBS, still keeping the fight in their tempo, keeping the fight in their favor, and they're pushing like there's no tomorrow.
I wonder if this game is gonna end soon, Rockhard. Look at that. Kagura is actually left alone there in the top lane defending. At the same time, OBS Vanity has the Lord in the middle lane. So much pressure I can sense is being felt by Invictus Godz in this particular moment. But you know what? I think Invictus Godz still has a chance. It's like one wrong move before OBS Vanity. But let's look at what's happening here. It appears... Oh, was that being caught? Is it Hayabusa? Hayabusa
Yes.
trying to back away. Unfortunately, he was caught under turret. There was so much crowd control coming out from the Invictus Godz. But there we go. OBS. Oh my goodness. This is what I'm telling you, Rockhart. One wrong move by OBS Vanity. Things can turn around.
That's right.
We
And
can see here, Angela being chased by Invictus Godz. And there we go. It's almost a wipeout.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, it was only Akai left alone. Akai was able to survive. Well, his tanky. And what? That was like a very confident move by OBS Vanity. But at the same time, as I've mentioned a while ago, one wrong initiation of the fight by OBS Vanity, they could, lose the clash. They almost got wiped out.
Yeah, and that's because of the again, they were super confident that the Lord was tanking a lot of those shots.
Yes.
They were fighting under the tower the whole time. I don't think they noticed that a lot of turret hits were actually going onto a lot of their members, and that caused them to keep fighting even though they did not really have minions left.
And we can see the gold lead is now just a tiny little bit here. And Invictus Godz is basically just catching up already. We have a game of hiding in the bushes in here. Rockhart.
That's right.
What can you say about
That's-
that? They're thinking maybe are they gonna go in here?
Yeah,
Probably
let's-
they're waiting for some small clashes here.
Yeah, actually, that's what they want to do. They want to wait for maybe one small mistake from these teams because the death timers are actually quite long in this game.
Here
And
we go. We can see Invictus Godz just got the tier 1 turret in the middle lane of OBS Vanity. There we go. Kagura throwing all her umbrella. Pennywise forced to back away. So much crowd control. There we go. The Invictus Godz trying to get this clash on their side. Raylan is going so low. The Angela support is going to go down. Thanks to the steal of that Jawhead.
that's
But,
right. And
at the same time, Rocco, we can see here, though, the pressure on the bottom lane, the creeps from the side of OBS Vanity is going towards the base of Invictus Godz.
yeah, and they're the ones who are fighting under the turret. And godlike for that. Gison's really scary. But right now, Pennywise tries to defend. He uses the ultimate and gets taken out as well for the members of Invictus Godz. It's really becoming like a really close fight now.
I wonder, though, is this going to be a wipeout? This is too tanky for the side of Invictus Godz, but they have a lot of damage to dish out on that particular moment. You know what, Rockhart? 4 turrets left for the side of Invictus Godz, 6 turrets left for the side of OBS Vanity. I think, well, Invictus Godz is winning a lot of clashes, but in terms of, prioritizing objectives, I think Invictus Godz has to keep that in mind.
That's right. Although they did win some of the fights, right? They're not really getting too
feel like
much.
they could have just focused on the turrets instead of getting a lot of
Yeah,
kills.
they
I
were
don't know,
a bit-
Probably they're catching up on gold as well. But I think you can get gold when you take down a turret.
Yeah, when they focus too much on the wrong
Yeah.
things, even though you're quite ahead in the fight, you're not really getting much. I mean, you're getting kills, but where's the global gold? Where's the Lord? That's what we want to look for in Invictus Godz.
Yes, and the level 2 Lord is now up, guys. I think anytime soon, from this moment, a fight is gonna happen again. Looks like they're gonna gank each other in here. We just don't know who will initiate first. But so far, OBS Vanity clearing the lane. No one has started a Lord yet. They could start a fake Lord or...
And they're
basically,
baiting out each other. They're waiting for one wrong move from the enemy team, and maybe that 40-second death timer will prove something as a difference maker in the fights. But Pennywise looking really confident in this Akai.
And no one's engaging right now. They're just, sensing each other's tragedies, like what are they gonna do? And we can see here as well, top lane, Karrie defending the top lane of Invictus Godz. At the same time, that Hayabusa is clearing out the lane for Team OBS Vanity.
That's right. So again, Invictus Godz still, they have good control over the Lord area, right? You can see them all hovering around and waiting for OBS to make a move. And again, this is going to be really risky for OBS because they need to pick if they want to get the Lord. But right now, they're going over tower. Let's see what they're going to try to do.
Yes, it's 7 minutes game time. It appears both of the teams want to play this safe because it's the last round.
Yeah, this
Well,
is.
We can see here, May just got kicked by that Chu, but May was able to back away, and it appears Chu didn't really want to engage in any fight at that moment because Chu, we saw there was no damager behind him, so probably not a good idea to pick up a fight on that moment.
That's right. And a lot of the members of Invictus actually have immortality already. So they will have a second chance in the fights. And I think they are waiting for the right moment to use that. They're waiting for Cho to try to find at least 2 people to knock up and look for a fight that is in their favor. So both teams are actually doing that. It's harder for OBS because they can't go around the map because it's really risky. Because not a lot of them have immortality yet. I think that's the difference maker right now.
Right. Although we can see that in terms of turrets, OBS Vanity, has more turrets. They have 6 turrets comparing to what Invictus Godz. But the creeps are actually, we can see here, the creeps are going from the base of Invictus Godz towards the base of OBS Vanity.
That's right, and I think they want to start a fight now. Invictus Godz just kiting back and forth, trying to poke that damage into the members of OBS. And again, this is just a waiting game. Who makes the first mistake, Isaiah? And
yes, and that Harley it looks like that Harley is having a hard time going from top lane to middle lane. He don't know where he'd go because this Hayabusa is quite annoying. Like, the ultimate of Hayabusa is able to clear one whole grip wave. But we can see here, it appears something is happening on the top lane. Is Hayabusa gonna die? We can see his HP bar going so low. But Angela is inside the body of that Hayabusa. And now, this Cho and Harley is forced to back away because they saw that, the other members or team members of OBS Vanity is about to support. Still, rock hard. No one is going for the Lord at this moment.
that's
Like,
right.
they're both scared.
Yeah, they are. They really want... The Lord is on the bottom, all the way to the bottom. And they're trying to go for towers instead. Which is actually a good call. But again, OBS just grouping up as 5 and they want to initiate a fight.
And here we go. Angela is in here, guys. There we go. The knock-up by that Chu, leaving that Pennywise too far away to cover up all his carries. But we wonder, though, who's going to win in this particular match. We just saw that Johead took down one turret in the middle lane of OBS Vanity. ID is pretty much confident right now, going inside the 2 turrets, between 2 turrets of OBS Vanity. A killing spree by that Harley, although he died in the hands of that Hayabusa. Here we go, Johead actually tanking even the turret. But of course, they have to back away. Now, a lot of low HP can be seen in here. A mega kill by the Joed. Double kill.
Wow, there you go. Oh no.
Invictus still standing strong. 4 of them still alive, leaving that Akai all alone for the side of OBS Vanity. This is what
20 seconds is the next one alive for OBS.
Yes, and this is what we're saying a while ago. We find the lineup of Team OBS Vanity quite squishy. I want to see the item of that Angela because I want to see if she's actually using tank items. So here we go. Invictus got one